Welcome, fellow cooks. I'm Marcelino Bornet, your host, and I want to welcome you to Dr. Flavor. Today we're going to make something very nice, one of my mom's dishes, one of my favorite dishes, which is Arroz con Pollo Relleno, or also known as layered chicken and rice. And it's very simple to make. If you already have the Sofrito, you'll find it very easy. As you can see, the Sofrito is very easy to make because it's very basic. You have the sweet peppers, you have the onions, and you have these various spices that you use. As you see, sazón Goya, very important. Recaito culantro. If you don't have regular culantro, you can certainly get this from Goya. Oregano, garlic salt, Badias complete seasoning, black pepper, chili powder, and bay leaves. I prefer the powder because it's easier to use and you don't have to take out the leaf. And a little bit of cayenne pepper is very good. Let's not forget these important ingredients, cumin and minced garlic for obviously the sofrito. This is the chicken. I use chicken thighs. I cut it into bite-sized pieces, and what I do is I put it in in a bowl. I add a complete Badias complete seasoning and a little bit of olive oil. Stir it up and then leave it in the refrigerator overnight. You also have diced peppers, tomato paste. And we're going to finish it off with roasted red peppers, peas, and a little bit of white wine. I'm going to show you how easy this dish is to prepare. As you can see here, the sofrito is already made. Now, remember what I said. You can actually take this and keep it in the refrigerator in a container for about 2 weeks. You can use it repeatedly, or you can actually put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for another time. Okay, so I had it covered for a little while to just start cooking a little bit. Now I uncovered it, I stirred it around. It's still a little boiling on the bottom, but as the water starts evaporating, it's going to start cooking a little bit better, and I'm going to continue to stir it around. As the chicken was cooking, I started to scoop out some of the broth on the bottom and added it to this container with water. And it's approximately a quart and a half. So at this point I'm going to start adding the ingredients to the chicken. Now we're going to add the tomatoes. We're going to scoop it in the tomato paste. So 1 can of tomatoes and a small can of tomato paste. And of course the tomatoes are small diced tomatoes. So we're going to go ahead and start stirring up this stuff. And then the next thing is going to be adding the sofrito. Okay, so we're going to the next step, and that is to start scooping in the sofrito. I may not use it all, I may use it halfway. I gotta figure it out. I think that looks about right. Let's check it out. Yes, that's about right. That looks very nice. So I'm going to, remember, I'm not going crazy with the spices because the sofrito has plenty of spice. I'm gonna, as you see, I'm very particular about flavor. So I'm going to be constantly tasting as I go along. That looks beautiful. We're going to see if it tastes as good as it looks. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a little bit more sazón completo. Just add a little sazón completo. If you can see the little dusting on top, that gives you a little bit more salt and a little bit more flavor. So, starting to stick a little bit on the bottom. Not burning, just sticking. So at this point I'm going to lower the temperature to a very low level, and I'm going to leave it there as I cook the rice. Let's talk rice. I understand that a lot of you are not comfortable with the way I cook rice, which is just putting in the liquids and then pouring in the my estimated amount of rice. I understand that. But for you, what we're going to do is we're just going to use 6 cups, 1.5 quarts of this beef broth, and we're going to use 3 cups of measured rice. Okay? And of course, we're going to add a packet of sazón Goya because the color is very important. As you can see, the rice is starting to pop up. It's boiling. At this point, I'm going to put it on low. I'm going to cover it up and leave it for 25 minutes, and we're going to have perfect rice. And for the finishing touch, 5 minutes left on cooking, we're going to add a little bit of white wine. And I want to remind you that never feed your family food that has a wine that you wouldn't drink yourself. Okay, now the next step is we're going to take this nice rich chicken. It's more of a chicken fricassee at this point. But with a chicken fricassee, I like to add potatoes. But, so as you see, we've layered the chicken. The next step is going to be putting a layer of rice on top of that. I'm going to add a little bit more. There we go. And now the finishing touch. As you can see, layered chicken, layered rice on top of that. We have roasted peppers, red peppers. We have peas. We're going to add a nice little drizzle of a very good Spanish olive oil, and we're done. So, fellow cooks, this is the taste. I'm not going to deprive myself. This is fantastic. So, it's a very easy dish to make. you know, as long as you understand that you have to make the sofrito ahead of time and incorporate it all. And taking out a little bit of the broth when you're cooking the chicken to put it into the stock that you're going to use for the broth for the rice. That's easy peasy. So, and the layering effect, that's very professional. So I want you to actually try this out. You can do it. Share this video with friends. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. So this is Marcelino Bernay, your Dr. Flavor, signing off.